Hi
Hi
guys,
guys,
hope you are doing well and having a good time. We are back again with another video, and this time it's a very interesting topic, which is
don't come to Canada if.
we are going to discuss the reasons why we think Canada is not suitable for you. So make sure you are aware of these points before you plan to come to Canada.
So, guys, it's almost an year we have been here. So, we just wanted to share a few experiences with you and want to share with you that why you should not come to Canada.
So guys, without further ado, let's start the video.
All right, so point number one is that don't come to Canada if you are not ready to start a job from scratch.
So guys, as we know, a lot of new immigrants here in Canada, they are already doing their job with lots of years of experience, and when they come to Canada, they have to face problem in getting a job, number one, and when they get a job, they have to start it from scratch.
So, guys, for example, I was working as an assistant manager in Canara Bank back in India. But when I came here, so before coming here, I got an offer as an analyst. So, I had to accept that role because I knew that I have to start from somewhere. And that is the reason we are telling you that don't come here if you are not ready to do that.
Right, because some of the people with vast years of experience, they feel that it's not good for them to start their job from scratch and from the role which is lower to the position they were already working for. So ego comes into place, and so sometimes you own that particular position and you don't want to degrade yourself. So if you are one of those people who don't want to work from scratch or want to work from a lower position, Canada might not be the place for you. Point number two, household help. I'm sure many of the people, especially ladies, they'll be able to relate to this point because here in Canada, you don't get household help like the way we used to get in India, and maybe you guys get in your respective home countries.
So, for example, the labor here is quite expensive. Everybody gets paid according to the Minimum Wages Act. So, you may or may not be able to afford a maid out here.
Yeah, so most of the time the responsibilities are divided between husband, wife, or different people which are who are living here. Especially if you're coming here as a student, you have to make sure you divide the responsibilities amongst your roommates and friends. So make sure you won't get household help here, and if you are in a comfort that some people do work for you, maybe your bai or maybe your siblings or maybe your family, right? That won't be thing here in Canada. So if you are habitual of living in that comfort and that support, Canada might not be place for you. You want to add anything here, Gagan?
Yes. For instance, Gundi was not doing anything back at home, but here he does take care of the laundry and the dish cleaning part.
I used to do that in Bangalore as well.
No.
You were not aware. I was doing it behind the scenes though, but here I do as well.
In front. Don't come to Canada if you have your own place in your country and you don't want to rent a house here.
So, guys, in Canada, especially new immigrants, everyone has to rent a house or a basement or an apartment or condo. So, back at home, we all have our family homes, right? And here, when there's a new struggle of getting your own places, renting it, adjusting yourself in new environment, right? So, renting might be a difficult situation for you.
Initially, you might not be able to buy a house here as you don't have any credit history. So, you have to be prepared in order to rent a house because this is how most of the people start here in Canada.
You might have heard in news or something, the houses here are getting sold for about million dollars. So next point, don't come to Canada if you're not habitual or you can't sustain in cold weather.
Guys, as we belong to the northern part of India, we are used to of this much cold weather. We already have mentioned in our previous videos that you have insulated houses and warmers are there wherever you go. However, you should be prepared in order to take the wind chill, or whenever you are going out, there might be a severe windstorm. So you should be mentally prepared for it.
So guys, if you cannot survive in cold weather or you have never been in cold weather, it might be a difficult situation for you initially for sure, because here the the temperature drops to -20 to -30, so it becomes really really cold. But in Canada, we all are prepared for that. The infrastructure is such that everywhere, every food mart you go, every supermarket you go, every restaurant you go, even in the buses everywhere, right, they are all equipped with heaters, so you won't face it that much. But definitely you have to take care of yourself with proper winter jacket, shoes, and stuff like that. So if you, until unless you have a serious health issues which is related to cold temperature, you will be good. So definitely when they are coming to Canada, they have to take care of themselves for the cold and winter weather.
So the next point, don't come to Canada if you are dreaming to become rich quickly.
So guys, as you know, many of the people says that here in Canada you are earning in dollars, and the capability to become a rich might be quicker as compared to that in India, because you're earning in INR. So that might not be the case here, because if you're earning in dollars, you're
Spending
spending
in
in dollars
dollars.
as well. So what do you think?
Yes, so like Gundeep said, that don't think that you will come here and you will become rich in the blink of an eye, because the higher the income, the higher are the taxes. So you have to keep that thing in mind. Moreover, if you are earning in dollars, you are definitely spending in dollars. You are not sending, you are not buying groceries from India or back from your country. So this is the difference which you need to understand. Don't come to Canada if you are kind of a person who misses family a lot and becomes homesick easily.
As you know, you are going to come to Canada alone, maybe with your life partner, but definitely not with the family in the beginning. So, if you are that kind of person who is very much attached with your family and your friends, Canada might not be the place for you, because you have to deal with the loneliness, especially at the initial few years when you are new to Canada and you don't know many people here. So, Canada might not be the place for you.
So initially, when Gundeep and I came here, we didn't have any relative or any friend here, and we struggled a lot with this thing. But gradually, when we started going to office, so we started chit chatting with our office colleagues, and we became friends, and this is how we were able to survive for this whole year.
Right, and we came in the month of September, and it's starting getting really cold. And if thank God we were having job, we were quite busy in our respective jobs than thinking about about the family or how the things are going. We hardly had any time. Whenever we used to get time, we used to go out, spend time in cold weather, look at the snowfall, go out and explore places. But if you are initially coming to Canada, not everyone comes here with the job. So that time it gets a pretty depressing situation, because you are not with your family, you are in a new environment, you don't know many people here. So for that time it's pretty tough. So next point is, don't come to Canada if you are an introvert and you don't have a capability to talk a lot or network with people. As many of you might know that here in Canada, networking plays a very important role, especially for the jobs.
So, guys, you have to become extrovert. You have to talk to people. You have to gel up with people in order to survive here, because networking and becoming friends with people play a very important role. There are various ways in order to network with people, and one of the best ways, which I feel, is volunteering.
Yeah, that's a good point, Gagan. So volunteering is very important, especially it adds weightage to your resume as well. So if you are here new and looking for a job, meanwhile, like in the period when you are looking for a job, go for volunteering, meet new people. That will help you to make some contacts, and maybe you don't know, you might land up in a job very soon.
So that's why you need to be an extrovert in order to survive in Canada.
And one thing I like to share here is there will be a lot of new things when you initially come to Canada. For example, for us, uh, even if I take a small example of groceries, right? We used to go out, do groceries simply from Walmart, come back home. And one day, Gagan was talking to our landlord, and she was just telling that, she bought this stuff from where you do your regular shopping and stuff. And that time she mentioned some important methods through which you can save your money while doing groceries. We'll be making a video on that very soon. So definitely make contacts, talk to people. Maybe you get some mind-blowing ideas which you don't know about, that will help you and save your money.
The next point is, don't come to Canada if you do not have adaptability to different cultures.
So, guys, as you know, Canada is a diverse country where you find people from different culture, different background, different religion. Here in GTA, you'll see lot many people from different countries. So we have to live together, we work together, we eat together. I think that's the best part about Canada because you have such diverse cultures here. If you're habitual of your own type of people, your own culture back in your home country, then Canada might not be the place for you.
I'll give you an example. In my office, 90% of the people are English and they love Indian food. So whenever I am microwaving my food, they go crazy and they definitely ask me, okay, what is that and what is this? And they are so much fun to work with because they love to learn new things and they love to learn about new cultures and new things. So in the similar manner, we also have to be like them and we have to adapt and respect other cultures. So, guys, this was our experience in this one complete year, what we observed, and what we suggest you that if you are not comfortable with all these points which we mentioned, please don't come here. Or if you are planning to come here, be open to accept all these things.
So, guys, except that if you have any suggestions or comments, please put in the comment section below. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel. We make these informational videos about Canada and fun vlogs as well. So make sure you subscribe our channel and see you in the next one. Till then, take care and bye-bye.
bye.